Hi, I'm Lieutenant General Mike Garrett, Commanding General, United States Army Central and 3rd Army.
And I'm Command Sergeant Major Eric Dostey, Command Sergeant Major, U.S. Army Central.
This Veterans Day, I want to join the nation in expressing my appreciation for all citizens who have served in our country's military. Whether you serve stateside or in the battlefields of the Middle East, Europe, or Asia, thank you for your service.
As a nation, we must never forget the debt we owe all veterans for securing the many freedoms we enjoy today. What has always made America great and exceptional are the patriots who have dedicated themselves to protect our nation and our way of life.
For those who are part of our U.S. Army Central team, please know that you have my sincerest gratitude, and I thank you for all that you do. Have a wonderful Veterans Day.
Patton's own, 3rd, always first.
Today is a day to remember the sacrifice of our veterans, of their families, and the sacrifice of our nation. If a veteran is someone who gives a gift to America, his or her best, then who are these veterans? For the past 200 plus years, who are these Americans who serve their nation? I will tell you who they are. I can see these troopers every day. The troopers fighting along the roads of Lexington and Concord, to the cliffs of Vicksburg, to the beaches of Guadalcanal and Busan, to the villages of Helmand, to the streets of Baghdad. I saw these troopers walking through the pine forest when I visited and trained in Fort Campbell or Bragg or Hood or so many other locations. I saw these troopers out focused on their mission, commitment to their unit, and excellence. You can see the Korean War soldier preparing to deploy and fight in a far-off land that few understood. You can clearly see the American conscript completing combined arms basic training prior to being shipped off to Vietnam as an individual replacement. Here in Kuwait, you can see the soldier, the Marine, the airman, the sailor, serving in our armed forces in 1991. When you look back on your service, you can proudly say, I served our nation in either the Army, the Navy, the Marine Corps, the Air Force, or Coast Guard. I stood tall when the American people needed me most. I am an American veteran.
Veterans Day has both historic and patriotic significance, and today we thank our military veterans for their selfless service in America's armed forces.
More than 9 million Army veterans call themselves Soldiers for Life. These men and women built the foundation that has made us the greatest Army in the world, and each of us serving today are inspired by your legacy.
On behalf of the currently serving soldiers, thank you all for your service to our nation and keeping America safe and free.
Army strong!
In this act of remembrance, we come together as a multinational military community, united in our solemn duty to remember all those who have lived and died in the service of their country. Firstly, we remember with thanks the sacrifice and courage of all those who faced the dangers of war and gave their lives to preserve our peace and freedom. Secondly, we celebrate rightly victories that liberated people from tyranny and restored the light of hope to the downtrodden. Thirdly, we must consider carefully the failings of the past that led to conflict, the evils of greed, prejudice, envy, and spite, and we commit ourselves to mend the broken and live better lives. Finally, we give thanks for and remember those colleagues who have died in more recent times while serving their country.
Once a soldier.
A soldier for life.
Hello, I am Brigadier General Steve Hager, Commanding General for the 335th Signal Command Theater Provisional, located at Camp Arif Jan, Kuwait. On this Veterans Day, we take time to stop and thank those who came before us, men and women from across our great country who answered the nation's call to fight and defend the freedoms we enjoy each day. From the shores of Omaha Beach to the highlands of Vietnam to the desert sands of Iraq and Afghanistan, our veterans represent the best and brightest of what it means to be an American. Our veteran sacrifice is embodied in these three words: duty, honor, country. From the soldiers of the 335th Signal Command Provisional, we say Happy Veterans Day and thank you for serving your country.